Right. All right. Well, we are going to see if they can snowball here in game one. Folks, welcome. We are gathered for the Dream League Season 27 qualifiers here in South America. We've got OG.LATAM on the Radiant and Flame on the Dire. Of course, you've got Ace Dota joining me, Malibu Jesus, on the mic today. And we will be with you for 3 wonderful series of South American Dota today. And I am ready to get this rolling. You got any predictions, my friend?
For the game number one, there's not much wave clear on Flame. So I believe this Pugna, Lycan, and DK lineup can be a problem for them to deal with. So I'd go with OG on the first one.
All right. Yeah. And you mentioned OG, certainly the favorites here. The first direct invite. A lot of pressure on the OG squad to win this slot. And the expanded field here at Dream League 27. It's going to be interesting. I feel like these teams that might have, they're not the premier teams, not the tier 1 teams. The expanded format could give you enough time to really grind these matches against higher level competition and improve, eventually being able to punch up above your weight class. Would love to see what they can do with that opportunity.
Two for two? No, they got 3 on Flame.
Oof. Yeah, that's not the start you'll want, especially when you are dealing with this greedy offlane Huskar. Terrorblade probably gonna have a lot of space here, I would imagine, as the game goes, unless the laning just breaks down terribly for them. But early start with the harass up top, Yannick not giving Argius any break at all.
Oh, well, and I was about to say it was some cheap damage on the TB, but almost half HP.
Yeah, he doesn't even have a Blightstone. Just a bunch of regen, some stats, but level 1 Acorn shot, you get the right bounces. It is very punishing. Bottom side, Fatlong already low, but Costa Bile gonna give it up. Huskar dies immediately afterwards, but Flame Esports certainly the victors in that trade.
Level 2 Pugna, watch out.
He'll take a crack at it, that's for sure. Easy denies, and the support's loving all of this experience. It's how rare is it that you see the 5 and the 4 get their level 2 before their cores. Oh, early
That's
tag
true
team.
now. That's shards.
Yeah, the shards are going to lock him in here, but that also makes for a good Nether Blast, once he has the mana, of course.
Has a salve on the tusk.
Yeah. Gonna get over there. Deep ward as well from the Dire. Helps out. Scouting out any couriers, which there are 2 coming. Tusk is gonna be poised to kill these Radiant safe lane couriers coming down the pipe. But no, he's stepping over. Looking at Mi Chiquito, Panda. For those of you that don't know.
As long as Panda has the crap ready, it's hard to get a kill on the bottom lane now.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, level 2 Pugna. Usually you want that ward, but Decrep just way too good against the Tusk, against the Huskar. No gold for you. Now, Ace, do you play much Huskar yourself?
No.
No?
I'm not that type of
person. Not that toxic, yeah.
No.
Not like Fatlong. Yeah, Fatlong, he's had an interesting offlane pool across the past week that I've observed him playing. He played a Snapfire as well. Did a great job. Wondering to see if he'll have the same success here on Huskar. But, for all that chatter that we gave Tusk about having the vision on the couriers, it's going to be dire to lose the first one.
The more you can flex heroes, the easier it is to draft on your team and harder for the enemy team to predict things.
All right. Ace, look at all of the summons topside. 2 wolves, 6 illusions, 5 illusions. What the? Oh my god. Look at all these units, man. Just insane. It's a little too crowded topside for me, honestly. You know, I'm a
I'm
guy.
glad.
I'm a guy that likes my breathing room,
Yeah, I'm glad my PC is not freezing.
and that's why we have production to suffer for us. You know, keep
Yeah.
my PC nice and healthy. Keep those temperatures low, and we don't have to get another fan put in there. I can just hang out and watch some good Dota be played.
Oh, nice damage on the Husker.
Yes, sir. You know, offlane is weird because you never really want to be half health or lower when you're playing these traditional offlaners. But Huskar, I mean, I don't know. I don't feel like I have a really good read on how this feels. Like obviously, the lower you are, the more you get from your third skill. But
It sounds
it's
like a
Danger
trap
City.
when
Yeah.
you see a Husker like this. You need to be aware of where the Tusk is,
Right.
because the Tusk is the one that can turn the tides here.
Certainly. We do see the Tusk making a move towards the Radiant Jungle. We'll take the bounty rune. I wouldn't think that OG.LATAM would have a bottle, but you know, just denying the enemy any net worth. And you know what? They keep eyes on the Tusk and they punish him.
Yeah. If you see where the Tusk is, Husker cannot play the lane that low. It's really hard for him.
Right. Do you think, you know, OG.LATAM making that jump there, do you think that'll give away that deep observer ward that they have in their jungle?
He might.
Yeah. Well,
And
third blood.
Oh, and CS-wise, Keeper of the Lights recovered now, because Lashworks was having a better time on the mid lane. But since he's
Yeah,
forming
12.
the stacks,
Right.
he's doing good.
Gonna add up very quickly, but 12 denies for the Lashrak. No wonder.
That hurts.
Yeah, no wonder OG.LATAM had to default to getting those triple stacks built up in the jungle. Would like to see Lesh invade, maybe, but you know, maybe you're just content grabbing the waves, controlling the runes.
Help, because you cannot die with a Lash going for a move like this, especially after the lane you had. Such a free lane.
Panda with a beautiful rotation, stealing the double damage. Both supports here for the Radiant, but Monty looking to lock down the Pugna. And Siren with the dive will get the kill. No respite
So
to
much
the Roche
damage.
pit. Yeah. Adds up quickly and ooh. Okay, OG.LATAM pressure in top side. Forced terribly to TP back to base, it looks like. Now the rotation with the solar bind. Oh, will not hit with the blast.
Glyph on the top lane. They don't want to allow FCR to get damage on the tower with the first catapult.
No, certainly not. You lose this you lose this tower with the first cattle wave. I feel like Lycan is just gonna get 6 and run over anybody that would appear topside, midside, in the jungle, you name it. Wisdom Shrine's gonna go 1 for 1. Ace, can you do you have a read on why neither side is pressuring the other Wisdom Shrine? Is the game state just not quite there yet for either team?
I would say Radiant with the Wolf scouting.
Yeah.
Helm of Doom on the Lycan. He's 6. They might be thinking of a rotation on top lane.
Yeah, would love to see. Do you think you twin gate here? You just bring your DK top. Is he close to 6
His.
on Costa Bile? Oh my god. Dude, shapeshifted Lycan, shapeshifted DK. That is going to be a dead tower, and really any hero that shows up going to be hard pressed to survive as well. Siren looking for a rune. We'll get the regen bottom.
There's not much Flame can do about that if they decide to go for this movement on the top lane. Naga will have 6 though. With the song, they might be able to come up with a plan.
Could work out. Looks like Naga might be trying to... No, these illusions are going to be dead. I thought maybe she like sends one through the trees to drag the wave away, prevent the push. But will not be doing that.
Doesn't have mana. He's bringing one clarity on the courier, but will be too late already.
Yeah, these summons, the blasts, with the Coddle Chakra magic. Oh my god, that.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
And a 9-minute boots of travel on your Keeper of the Light. You know, Ace, there's only been 4 kills so far for the game, but I think we are close to the tipping point. Things are going to erupt here.
Start the engine. Lara Trelawney has the urn. I'm pretty sure he wants to get involved in some kills.
Yeah. Building that urn to the vessel is going to make Fat Lungs early game almost impossible, you have to imagine. Alright, here we see the first dragon form being used by Costabile, but Monty stepping over to his Huskar looking to protect Lala trying to aim the trees. Hits the recall as Tusk under his tier 1 tower. Eunuch hits the scurry looking for that extra cast range. A snowball dodge on the spell damage. Bushwhack not just in reach yet, but Dragon Tail with the right clicks adding up. Monty low TP coming in from the Naga. Bastion should have mana for ult, but the Tusk falls. Fat Lung jumping forward. Spears landing into the squirrel, and it might be... No, a little bit of a heal. Gonna help him out for now. Burn damage still applied, but Huskar under his own tower. Gonna let Bastion finish up his work, but another heal gonna come in for the squirrel. Killing the creeps and saving your pause 4.
Okay, it was not terrible for Flame.
No, not terrible for Flame, but take a look at this mid lane. My god, the skeleton summons the wolves, the catapult. This tier 1 tower, not long for this world. Leshrac looking to go in. Monty joining, shape shift, but Leshrac already so low, not even gonna be able to get a full round of spells off. Dead for 30, the real in under the tier 2 tower, but a beautiful use of the decrep from Michiquito.
Why is he so brave on the Lash? Jumping in like that without the Naga to cover your back? He just died.
Yeah, I thought maybe just trusting the Naga a little more than he should. You know, there is a bit of a cast delay on Song of the Siren. Also, probably doesn't have a full set of boots finished yet either. So, just a little too far away. Oh no, she's got her arcanes.
Oh man, he'll have Vassal on the Keeper of the Light, so everybody on Flame side is squishy at this point.
Yeah. They're squishy at this point. I think they're going to be squishy for the next 10 minutes at least. Like I don't see how this Naga gets any tankier. And even if she does, like the mixed damage from the Radiant, like you get a Pavis, you're still going to be eating a lot of magic damage. Ooh, nice dodge with the channel.
He was like 0.2 seconds to use the Bushwhack.
Right. And my Moto Boy has arrived. I'm out of here. Here's my Uber. Oh, nice bushwhack from Yanek. Oh. But Keeper dies to the Lesh. What? The hasted Leshrac? Oh my god, he did not see that one coming. And now, OG.LATAM on the run to beautiful shards, limiting any escape. Look at the scurry and the pushback, but it's not enough. Now, Siren looking for more. Will find it. Pugna dead for 20. And Flame burning brightly. 3 kills in their favor.
If they're not formation on OG.LATAM side, it's not hard for Flame to just jump in and find the skills. They need to be like with the Keeper of the Light, the Pugna on the back, have the Hoodwink on the sides. But if they're split, it's really easy to Lash to find them.
Yes. Yeah, I feel like you got to be unified here on OG.LATAM if you're looking to take a fight. Kind of have to absorb some of this Edict damage together, watch out for the Pulse Nova, try to stun him up, control him. Haven't really seen any big life drain saves yet
No.
That could be a possible way to work around this Leshrac problem. I do believe that we will see the Nether Ward start contributing heavily in these skirmishes as we move forward in the next 5 to 10 minutes of this game.
And look, as soon as you lose a fight, you just group up and try to find the enemy carry. But TB is gone now. Naga is there to like tank the smoke for them. But this is
She
cheap.
will, yeah, take this gank and relatively inexpensive investment for a decent return on OG. Get another charge on this urn, now finished to a full vessel for LATAM.
Flame is not like in a rush now. They're kind of recovering from the early stages. We see Husker still the really poor on the off lane, so he needs more time to recover.
Well, Ace, you say he's really poor, but the Lycan not really doing too much better. Only about 200 gold ahead of him.
Yeah, like 5 kills for each side. Only 1 tower taken down. Actually, 2 towers taken down on the flame side. That makes the impression that OG is like winning this early game.
Right. We do see Helm of the Overlord finished on FCR. Would expect to start seeing this deep wave pressure from the Black Dragon, the other ancient summons. A lot of damage during that shapeshift as well.
They're really hard to deal with.
I have a prediction in the future. We're gonna see Naga Siren pop song just to deal with the summons. She only has like 1,000 health, right? It's gotta happen.
If you can kill the dragon, at least it's not too bad.
No? Huh? Oh, but
This low is very annoying.
yeah. It is tough to play against. Feels like you have a bit of a grip fastening around you. Gonna have to pop the fortification here. But Ace, you do that before the wave arrives. Oh no, the catapult. Okay, the decrypt. What
They're
a
buying
play.
time.
Yeah. A necessary sacrifice, perhaps, but you know, you say Ace, they're buying time, but I see a Mjolnir finished on this DK, so his farm rate going to accelerate heavily.
They are in fighting mode on OG. They really want to keep 5 manning around the map and finding these skills because they know that TB will shine the longer the game goes.
Okay. Siren looking to make a little shine for himself, but beautiful play from Yanek. A quick sharpshooter push back through the trees. Gets him a reset. And a Roshan attempt, perhaps thwarted. The shard sealing a tomb with you and Roshan inside. And we have our first pause of the game. Look at that. All right. Puppy pause, tech pause. What do you think, Ace?
Tech
Make
pause?
your call.
I don't know. So convenient. 2 TB illusions on the pit. Husker's bottom now, considering, do I join this fight? Is this a fight we wanna go? Because you have Naga Song, which is really good to fight around the pitch area. You have the Husker, and if you manage to get your hands on these Aegis and put it on either like Husker or even Lash, it's really good for your game plan on Flame. So this might be a fight they're really considering joining. They have Blink Dagger on the Tusk. They just need vision to like find this backline, find this Pugna.
So Pugna has to die first.
Yeah, I would say so.
Yeah.
It's really hard to like burst down Lycan or DK unless they are perma stunned. You still have like Pugna heals. It's kind of hard. You need to deal with the Pugna. You should be able to deal with the Pugna like with one jump from Tusk and Husker. I mean, not Husker, but Lash.
Yeah, I mean, the silence, you don't have any Dispel yet on the Pugna, do you?
Um,
You should.
I don't think you need the spell with the lash jumping.
Oh no, sorry, Pugna. So I'm thinking about the Pugna. If he gets jumped by the Huskar and he gets silenced by the inner fire, he doesn't really have too many options to play around
Yeah,
afterwards,
no.
right?
No,
Do you
he's
think
by
that will
force step. He won't have it. He might just die. Yeah.
Yeah, I think death might be in the future here for Pugna. All right. Roshan attempt thwarted as we have a bit of a reset here for the Radiant. With the vision split, we see this area of the map quite dark for the Dire. Oh, smoke around with the travels onto the Ancient Black Dragon. Oh, you love to see this cheeky synergy.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Still have an illusion. Oh,
Oh, all right, back into the pit, Ace. Here we go.
but now
OG won it.
TB's really far. He has to TP if they decide to do anything here. They have Song. Oh, look at Naga.
All right. Shape shift to finish the Roshan and maybe follow up on any fight. My
Radiant's middle
God,
tower is under attack.
what a snipe.
What is snipe? They feel really weak on Flame to not go and try to contest this Roche having the Naga Song. They gotta be feeling really weak.
Yeah,
Dire's
Yeah,
middle
not a-
tower is under attack. Dire
not a really strong 5 to 10 minutes here for Flame. Got to imagine here, are we seeing an exhibition of patience or maybe just quiet frustration from the Dire?
I would say they are being patient because they are waiting on their TB to be online. And I think it's gonna be with the Scotty.
Mhm.
But at the same time, I would say both Lash and Husker were willing to
Dire's bottom
play
tower
on that
is
Roche
under
fight.
attack.
Right.
It was probably a call from the TB that they don't need to rush things.
Yeah. I mean, he's doing quite well. Uh-oh. Maybe we spoke too early. Bush Black misses a little bit. But Costa Bile now on top of the TB. You do not have your pause 5. He got popped already. Naga Song coming in to reset. Electronic in the middle of it all. But it's going to be a TP out from Argius. Bastion playing a great support. Will most likely give up his life here now. Tries to put on his juking shoes. But Costa Bile going to make short work of that. Walrus Punch onto the mid. And he goes down. Siren Imp in the middle of it all. Spells are popping, crackling as lightning flies through the air. Another death, and the chase is on. Wolf at your door, and Argius locked up. Are we going to see a Sunder? No. Costa Bile cleaning house.
Well, why not just fight with Roche then?
A great question, Ace.
You saw how fast they were able to kill the Keeper of the Light with the Lash and the Tusk jumping.
Yeah,
They could do that at Roche too.
they could have.
It was like the fight to take.
I don't know. Maybe I'm looking at the mini map right now. I see the Radiant Observer Ward up on those top camps, but I see the Dire Observer Ward just a little further south. Maybe they didn't catch the team moving in under full vision there, and they just saw the 1 or 2 targets. Maybe they thought they had the numbers advantage. I don't know.
They're going now.
Yeah.
See?
Oh,
Easy.
There we go. That's all you have to do. Get your hit squad moving around the map. And this Keeper of the Light, while he was decently farmed in comparison to the other heroes, you're able to kill him. Costa Bile not able to lock down anybody. On the third, the blink away. Frustration, but you do find Monty. He does go down
is under
Yannick,
attack.
of course, receives the Aghanim shard from that Tormentor kill. We'll be seeing that boomerang fly around, buffing up the magic damage of the Radiant.
I
Well,
don't
spell
really mind
damage.
losing the Tusk there. You were able to kill the Keeper of the Light. TB killed the mid tower. And he's going for the Dragon Lance now because he feels he can fight now. He saw at top
Right.
lane how fast Keeper of the Light died, and he changed his mind. He doesn't want to farm until he has Scotty.
Yeah.
He's even going
Now-
for Orchid now. Not even going for Scotty anymore.
Yeah, how does if you're Keeper of the Light, do you have to change how you play now? Like
Yeah.
these past 2 jumps have just been so punishing.
You can't go and farm alone these waves. And during the team fights, you need to be patient unless you are baiting with the Pugna on the back.
Right.
But even if you're baiting with the Pugna on your back, you can still die. So you really need to be careful. You have to play around your DK, around your Lycan. You can't be the one going first
Radiant's
anymore.
top tower is under attack.
Right. Yeah, well, we'll see if OG.LATAM is able to change his behavior patterns, adjust, and come out on top here in game 1. Because, I think if your mid laner keeps getting popped off like that, and your DK in a nice spot, you're liking contributing heavily here, but you might need all 3 of your cores to pull this one off, Ace.
That's for sure.
Yeah.
They have BKB on the Huskar. He's showing the BKB on the mid lane. They're going for a smoke play on the top side.
Oh, they
no.
found him. It's not a coddle, but this will do. Oh, not going to be able to TP out of that one, my friend.
What a timing. His BKB was flying on the courier.
Oh, no. Yeah. Pure damage cuts through, but yeah, BKB would have given you a little bit of extra love and prevented some of those stuns, but it'd be a good jump from Flame. The bottom seed here out of the 8 in the qualifiers. Taking the fight to OG.
They should.
Right?
They
You can't
have
play scared.
they have the BKB ready on the Lash Rack now. They have the BKB on the Huskar. TB is farmed. So before they get jumped, they need to be the ones going for the jump. Because Lycan has the full AC, the DK has the full BKB. So OG is going for a move, that's for sure.
Right.
Which way to scurry?
Okay. Can OG make the move? They're 2k ahead, but I feel like the game is just super even. It could go either way. They need to solidify their position here with this next smoke. Who do you have to find, Ace? Do you have to find the Naga? Do you have to find, like...
Naga
just
would be
anybody?
ideal.
Yeah.
Yeah. Even Tusk is fine.
Radiant are scanning.
But there's the song threat anyways. They want to wrap around and maybe try to go on the XP. They have a wolf scouting the area.
And Wolf Vision's very nice, but
No, this
Dire
way.
are scanning.
still need a little more information to find your target. Ping's coming out, TP, Twin Gate usage, getting some Radiant heroes up top, but you're still outnumbered.
They're just splitting on the map on Flame side.
And I mean, I think as long as your TP doesn't get jumped, this split, you've been playing it all game. Oh no, you find FCR on the Lycan. What a gift.
And there was a 2.6k HP Lycan dying that fast.
Yeah, it couldn't tell there. It seems like a 500 HP with concentrated damage from the Leshrac, the Walrus Punch adding up. Keep it rolling, Michikito.
Oh man, the game is weird now. OG is in this weird position because Roche is going to respawn in 1 minute and 20 seconds. What can they do to prevent Flame from just going on the pit? Because now
Yes, I
against the
don't know.
Naga and having the cores on Flame strong like they are, it's really
Right.
hard. And Huskar is finishing his Aghanims.
Yeah. That Huskar Ags, the taunt, that goes through debuff immunity, right? Goes
Yeah.
through BKB? Oh my god, he's got a BKB of his own, so the Keeper of the Light is pretty much useless when it comes to like the Huskar or the Leshrac even. OG in a tough spot.
They really need to like find the jump and kill one hero straight away to have the numbers advantage.
You do, but you've been the one getting jumped in the past. I mean, you lost your Lycan, you lost your who was it that the support that they lost? Was that their Pugna, I believe?
Yeah,
Or
it
their
was
Hoodwink, yeah. Poor guy. I mean, 6k that worth. You're probably gonna keep losing Panda through the rest of the game. Let's be honest with ourselves.
He has the gem. He can't afford to die like that anymore.
Yeah, I feel like I'd want to keep my courier about half a screen away, following my hero,
Bottom tower is
because
under attack.
at
Look
least
at
my
Malty. He's watching to see if someone shows up on mid to deal with the wave.
He does get followed by the wolf, so the wolf does see that smoke. A very good play from FCR, giving information to his team on the Lycan.
Oh, broken.
Flames breaking their smoke, and the blink is a bit of a reset here for Flame. Costabile finds the Tusk. This could be it. Bushwhack to follow. Damage coming in. The song will save, but the blast doesn't get it. Oh, a sharpshooter on the wrong target. A reset from Flame is absolutely everything here, as the zoo is going to the wrong address. But you know what? Maybe Roshan is right where they wanted to be all along.
Yeah, man. I mean, why would you go for a play like that and commit Song to save your support? Now you're enabling OG to just go Roche. You need to be patient with a lineup like this.
You know what? When I think of South American Dota, I think patience. Never just throwing your body and running. But I don't know. Maybe Ace. Maybe they're so patient that they're playing for the next song. You know, they don't care about this tower. They don't care about the Aegis. They're playing for the third Aegis. You know, they're playing for the next Torn spawn. They still have tier 3s. They're fine with that.
No way. And by the way, Roshan's banner is still hanging in there. That would be really useful, if you ask me.
It would. It would. And, you know, oh my god. No, the Croaker! Snowball save for the Huskar. By a little bit of time. You've got the Ags. You could see a lot of control here. Costa File already using the Aegis as Siren on the backline. Life Drain will be healing him up with the Nether Ward, contributing a bit. But Dragon Form, the BKB, the damage from Argeus might be enough. But the Life Drain will get him a little bit of extra wiggle room. Not enough. 2 dead on the Dire. Make that 2 dead on the Radiant. Even post-consumption of the Aegis. Not enough to give OG the upper hand. This Terrorblade, you have not been paying enough attention to the Winged Wonder. And now he's got a Bloodthorn. And the damage is real.
This is why they're not being patient. It's because they know they can fight. But you can't just go for a blind jump like that. You need to have more information. It's okay you want to fight, but you still need to find the right angle.
Oh, well, Hoodwink with the blink will not be able to put it to use. However, Bastion on the 5 Naga. Blink at the ready, really capitalizing off of that itemization there.
That Croaker, man. Baited OG.LATAM.
Yeah. They said, oh, wait, guys, you got croaked. Uh-oh. Yeah, Croaker bait is one of the most effective of the baits, and we do see an amp damage Terrorblade In your triangle. Ooh, Pugna. Silenced up, hit with the Bloodthorn. Doesn't take too much damage after the expiration of the debuff. And OG fighting to save their tier 1. You know, Keeper of the Light just got his Ags. Flame do not know about this completion. Maybe you smoke up and take a fight.
Makes Tusk's life harder.
Oh no, Yannick. Yannick, you gotta hit that bushwhack. Mati with the dodge.
Okay, so both teams, they cannot fall for the baits of the enemy teams because they have saves. They have Pugna on one side. We saw Lash jumping on the Keeper of the Light and dying, but he almost did the job. And we saw everyone jumping on the Huskar, but there was a Tusk save.
Yeah, you gotta. I don't know, man. This double save lineup here from Flame, it makes a hard choice for OG. Do we stop the snowball? Do we stop the song? Well, either way we go, we have 3 other damage-dealing heroes to worry about, and they are starting to hurt here 32 minutes into this game.
2 Aegis wasted on this game so far.
Yeah, it's been a tough break here. Aegis, inflation hits us all. Ace, even Roshan and his wares. Oh my
Jam?
God.
Was that Jam? Yeah.
Yep, Gem on the Tusk now. I mean, you haven't been able to play the map a ton here, but with the Gem, you have to imagine even less so.
I want to believe this is a warm-up game for both of these teams.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Yeah.
It's not quite a great showing so far.
No, I do think, okay.
Where's my
Nice
Tusk?
smoke with a jump afterwards. My Tusk is nowhere to be found for the save, but he might go in for the second wave of attack. So Will-O-the-Wisp coming in. A snowball onto the fast-moving Lycan will get Tusk out, but a beautiful nullification from the Nullifier.
Any buybacks, guys? No? Okay.
Nope. Just another high ground attempt here, and the damage from this Terror Blade is crazy. A dead wolf at your door, a dead squirrel to boot, and now the Hurricane Pike getting a little bit of use, but you're gonna net the Keeper of the Light, pulling him back in. Will-O-the-Wisp eating all of these illusion attacks, and okay, Coddle gets out, buyback on the squirrel. You're gonna sacrifice your ancient creep with Pugna to heal you up. Do you go back in?
They were too afraid to commit on this Lash. They knew DK was on the Keeper of the Light, sorry. They knew the DK was still around.
Right. You know, it's a shame you don't have a Blade Mail builder to slow down the early Lush game.
But yeah, nice turnaround from Flame. They were able to kill the Lycan at least.
Yeah. This poor Lycan. It's like you just cannot get anywhere around this Terror Blade.
It's not his business to go up against the TB anyways, but it's not an easy Lycan game if you ask me.
No, the Tusk, the Naga, the Lesh, all complicate things. Huskar now, especially. And we also see an Aghanim Scepter finish on the pause 5 Naga. So your BKBs are not gonna be very helpful anymore.
And Lycan is buying BKB, but I don't think that's gonna matter. I mean, he will be able to hit the Lash if that's the plan.
Yes. Maybe you hope that you can spread the damage between your Lycan and the summons, but I feel like the summons just kind of get melted with Pulse Nova Edict flying. God, Huskar going for an Assault Gears. You know, there was a time where Huskar was the least farmed core in this game. And those times are over.
The later this game goes, the better for Flame. Husker late game is really hard to deal with if you don't have the right tools. And then you have the TB too. Bigger of a problem.
Yeah, man. You don't even have a Scotty yet on this Terrorblade. Wait until you get like Refresher, Aghanims even. Just gonna be problematic. It's already problematic. It's gonna be devastating.
Yeah.
Oh, Bastion with the blink goes forward. Looking for the squirrel, but no, Costa Bile, the more valuable target. Pugna unable to help out. A Force Staff and the shards pushing him further away. You gotta imagine OG trying to cut their losses. You did get meta. You did get the BKB on the TB, but you lose your DK.
Totally worth it. And Roche is up, guys. And guess what? There is a Roshan banner inside.
You're gonna have 2 Roche banners here for Flame. You know, tough break for OG. The game seemed to be pretty solidly in their favor. Started slipping through their fingers and continued to fall all the way to the floor. Now Flame with a 12k lead, just shy of 40 minutes. Aegis Cheese, 2 banners. You are equipped for a high ground siege.
I'm curious to see what OG will do now.
Yeah. You don't really have too much in the line of like repositioning. Will the Wisp could kind of make a high ground attempt go poorly, but then you have the Terrorblade to kind of deal with that. I don't.
In games like these, back in the days, you would try to split push. But there's no such thing anymore. You can't just get your Lycan and try to split push.
Why is that, Ace? Like, what has changed so much? Is it just because the map is too big now? There are too many TP points?
Too many TP points and a lot of like different synergies. Like the heroes are not the same with the facets, with the innates. So it's not
Right.
like you can't play it like a no-brainer game of, oh, I'll be around the enemy jungle. If they come high ground, I'll try to split push, because there are so many tools available for you to deal with that.
I see.
Unless you like anti-mage, you can try
Right.
something like that. But what balances the anti-mage is that he's not able to take your whole base that quick, even though when he's farmed, he takes it in a decent time, like when it has
Right.
butterfly. You need to find a way to fight and to defend your base. What you can do is try to cut waves, but not split push.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and with the Lycan helm of the Overlord, I'm surprised we haven't really seen that. Maybe FCR just feels that he's still strong enough to get kills and needs his summon with him.
How does he get a kill on the Lycan here? Can try to like go on the Naga and force a defensive song. Don't know if that is going to work.
Yeah. Naga has tended to be playing with her team. At least with her Tusk. So I feel like there's always kind of the same around. Oh, Bastion. Ace, I say that, and now Bastion is by himself.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, a good start for OG, but Fatlong showing up, and RG is, oh no, you've had problems before, you got problems now. He's taunted through the BKB, eating all that right-click damage. No heals, no saves, just a dead dragon.
Okay, that would be good if they wanted to fight.
Yeah,
But it seems like they're one more.
they're bleeding out. Yeah, they're
They are
bleeding
not
out
on the
across the
same
map.
page. Like, do we try to fight and force a fight outside of the base and try to get them split, or do we sit high ground and wait for them? So they were not on the same page there.
No. No, but on the other hand, I would say that Flame they're communicating well. They are coordinating even better. We see the bait, we see the join from the team. They're able to accomplish kills across the map. Using different heroes, and now opening up the base. On Electronic jumping forward, stunned, taunted, pulled back to his eventual death. The Yule Scepter buying a little bit of time, but it will not be enough.
This
3
might be
dead
it.
for OG Ace.
30 seconds still on your DK.
Uh-oh. World Staff is not enough. Taunted through the PKB. The shapeshift is consumed already. For what? You're fast, but you're dead. Michikito unable to get back to the fountain in enough time. Siren gets the kill, and FCR calls GG. Bit of an upset here in game 1 from Flame.
And the turning point was Flame finding out they could fight. It took them that Roche attempt that they decided to not contest. They lost their Naga. But then OG forcing a fight on the top lane, making Flame.
No. I don't think OG will buy one on the Dire.
Prepare for battle.
And
Okay.
I do not think... I don't think that Flame would buy one. Maybe... I don't know if you would go Dawnbreaker Helm.
Could be an option.
I could see that working. That's probably the most likely Helm builder on Flame.
I'm asking because we saw last game a lot of crazy things happening during the Roche fights, and having some sort of scout, some extra sources of scouting when the enemy is going Roche,
Right.
is really interesting on this game. Because Radiant have some spells to do that. They have the creep from Enchantress, they have the shards, and I think there is some pressure on OG's side once Radiant decides to go Roche.
There is. You are somewhat reliant on your Fisher. You can kind of play around it with Chakram. I don't know if... Did Timbersaw take the double Chakram talent or facet, or did we go the splinter facet? We'll never know.
Yeah.
We'll never know. But Bounty Rune's gonna be 2 for 2 this time. Yes.
Okay, even.
Yeah, Flame got the early advantage in game 1. And you know what, chat? If you are just joining us and you didn't see game 1, welcome. You're here for game 2 between OG.LATAM on the Dire and Flame on the Radiant, and we are here for the South America qualifiers for DreamLeague Season 27. And you've got myself, Malibu Jesus, and Ace taking you through the action. Ace, say hello to everybody out there. I know you got some fans from the region tuning in just for your beautiful face.
Are you ready to see like OG forcing a game 3 here?
Yeah.
Or are you just cheering for Flame? I don't know.
Well, you know what? I think people that want a new patch are probably cheering for a 2-0 sweep just to get Earthshaker out of the meta a little bit. But you know what? With this first blood going to OG, I do love seeing this early 3-person focus in the lane.
Actually, because we know what happened on the last one. They were aggressive with the Husker and managed to kill the DK level 1.
Yes. Yeah, but that was just that was like 2v2, but that does leave FCR by himself. He gets level 2, so able to get a little distance here in the lane. Did he take a point in his passive? I think he did. Yeah.
That means he's gonna be alone here for a while.
Yep. He certainly is. Maybe we will see the meta shift right in front of us. This Timber Chain, man. What the hell is the cooldown at level 1? Like, oh no. Oh, one more impetus will do it. Bastion gets the kill. Oh.
I don't know about that, Malibu. They're tri-laning top.
Yeah. The return of the tri-lane. You're seeing it here first in South America. They are cooking and booking a flight back home for Fatlong. Dead for 10. Snowball not able to save him, but Yenek gets quite low. Monty will claim a kill. Will he fall on his own? Does he have a sword there? Yeah, he's got a sword. He might fall on his own sword. Oh. Oh, Stormhammer isn't up for the kill. You know, he tries to split the gold. But majority goes to Costabile.
I don't think it's worth it to force a tri-lane like that and sack your Timbers early game like this.
No. Well, he's almost level 3. So maybe... Do you think it's totally sacked? He's got 9 CS. It's more than the Huskar.
I mean, you're giving such a free lane to hero like Dawnbreaker.
Right. And now, oh, look at this. Enchantress already going for the Twin Gate. She gets level 3 so that she can get that that larger creep, the Wild Wing Ripper. She's going to be able to rip Costabile from underneath the safety of his own tower.
Radiant structures are fortified.
The bird with the Enchantress top lane.
Uh-oh. Yeah, Bird and Enchantress top lane, but we got a battle here in the mid lane. Fortification used on creep wave, and there we go. Top side, dive in the tower. Monty looking for Costabile and Bastion. 2 hero snowball, adding up to that damage. That will be a dead Billy, Mr. Spin. Back to
Where are
base.
you going?
And the Pampa is the other way, brother.
Shards?
Puts the kinetic field up. Oh, a little bit of time, and the shards seal the deal and block off the pass. Bastion bringing him back to Fatlong.
And that's
Ace,
the problem.
Yep, that's problematic. Yeah, you had the Huskar shut down. You've given him away back in the game, and now Argius going toe to toe with FCR as Bastion comes back.
I mean,
Yeah.
once Chamber has mana boots, he will be just fine on this bottom side.
Mm-hmm.
He can just try to cut waves, maybe force the Enchantress to be more present on this bottom side. So yeah, even though you're trialing on the top lane, the Chamber might suffer a little bit on the start, but he'll recover eventually. But same goes to Huskar, I would say.
Yeah. Yeah, Huskar certainly doesn't have that built-in farming mechanic. You know, you got to get on these heroes. And even with the clips, you might be doing just that. Your Timber is certainly not getting blessed with these support kills being funneled to you and your team. 5 to 3, we're already... Go ahead.
You can't like rely on shutting down the Huskar from minute 0 to like 10. At some point, you have to give some space to him.
Right. And you know, Ace, something that we have not seen. Speaking of space, giving, taking, we have not seen many stacks been created here for the Shaker. You know, usually. All right.
Structures are fortified.
Costabile claims another kill on the Huskar. So level 5 Sven. Middle of the pack with last hits, but very high up there with denies. 14.
Radiant are scanning.
Yeah, that's because they're rotating with the supports towards the mid lane.
Right.
Radiant's top
Denying
tower
both
is
mids
under
the active rune, but a battle is on the bottom side onto the tier 1 and tier 2 towers. Support kill finally going the way of OG.LATAM on the Dire, but Siren is the first to 6.
When you rotate your Enchantress like this on the mid lane, on the catapult wave, your plan is not to just get ahead of yourself and dive between tiers 1 and 2 without your team backing you up. You wanna push the tower. You wanna kill the tower with your team and use the crypt to tank for you.
Right. Yeah. Not gonna happen here in game 2. Maybe you'll get another chance at the 10-minute mark. But FCR recovering fairly well, just about 200 gold behind Argius. Now it seems like okay, you know what? Never mind. Supports still around. In fact, OG sitting both of their supports bottom, looking for this Dawnbreaker. But it might be Costabile who's vulnerable.
OT available on Argus, so he's ready to connect if needed.
Yeah. You know, that coupled with the Storm Spirit having his Ball Lightning online could be a big turn of events here for Flame.
Might be looking to
Yeah, the
connect
game.
on this van.
Yeah. Game has been decently even to this point, with a large amount of back and forth.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
We have yet to see any of these ultimates let rip.
Radiant
As soon as I say that, Sven hits the god strength of harm. You'll love it.
Radiant's bottom
He
tower
wants
is
to
under
get his
attack.
next item as fast as he can, so he can just rotate to the triangle.
Yeah, you know, you say that. I see Mr. Shaker going over into the triangle. Oh, will he use the
Radiant's
Echo?
bottom
No.
tower is under attack.
Looks like mana for a fissure. Panda gonna soak up some XP mid. Early static storm would be nice, but I mean, we're already getting to like 9 minutes. 10 minutes coming up, and you're still level 4.
Storm has Arcane Rune.
Dire's top tower is
Is
under
he just farming with this? I don't think so.
No, he wants another goblin. Ah! You know what? He's like, okay, the Bat Rider, he's gonna
Yeah.
die way before I get there. I probably don't have enough mana to make that zip, so I'm just gonna farm.
So he's happy farming. He's not being called.
No. What would you call him?
Dire's top
Huh?
tower is under attack.
It's a joke, like a dad joke. You're a father now, Ace. You have to practice your dad jokes.
That's true.
Yeah, dude. You know what? It's dad season for Dota casters. Both you and our friend Math Magician, longtime fan of the show, Math Magician 10.
Dire's top
Both you and he are
I
in
need to
fatherhood now.
remind you that I was a dad before the second kid was born. I'm a father of 2 now.
Oh my God! You have a tri-lane ready to go, man.
Yeah.
Dire's top tower has fallen.
You've got your tri-core. They could roam to help you out with your rune control too. Look at that.
I hope so.
Tower is under attack.
You know what, Dota is it's been here for a while, and I think we're gonna be blessed with a few more years of Dota at least. You know what? Should be enough to get them in front of a keyboard. But I want to get us in front of this tier 1 tower with this catapult. Ace, you touched on having this creep tank for your catapult. Get your wave shoved in. And we're seeing just that here at 10 minutes. Bastion coming back mid. Do
Coming
you
back
think?
with oh,
Oh, that's a solo kill. Fat Lung finds Yannick and gets it.
that rider is
Dire's
suffering.
middle tower is under attack.
Yeah.
Radiant are scanning.
Oh, looks like Electronic may have used Echo as well. It is on cooldown. And, you know, Ace, I was going to ask you, do OG hold mid?
Storm's not even showing, so I think they could try.
Come. All right. Glimpse and Flame Break pushing him back in the same direction. FCR showing up. Tower low, catapult, summoned unit will get the kill. No
Yeah.
deny.
They should be able to at least get 1 kill off of that, because Storm was farming, everyone was just farming. It was just 2 supports pushing the tower.
Yeah, but OG, maybe, I don't want to say timid, but maybe respecting the threat that the Storm Spirit presents. They probably saw that amp damage rune picked up a minute and a half ago.
Kaya now, he just popped the MP damage. He might be looking to TP somewhere to go for a play, but look at bottom lane. They're trying
Yeah.
to find Argus.
Let's see. Argius. I love destroying the tree line there, pulling the creeps under your tower. You get armor, you get regen. It's a bit of a safer spot to farm as opposed to the bottom side of that camp as well. Really heads up move play from Argius, still keeping his gold intake online while not really sacrificing his positioning to do so.
All right, and look at the top net worth. Look who's there.
Amar, I mean, not Amar.
The hero you tri-laned. You killed thrice during the laning stage.
Uh-oh. All right, you know, you get the tower, but the TP still comes through. Siren looking for the kill. Solar Guardian even crashing down, and he dies before Argius lands.
I love Storm against Timber.
Oh my god. You know, I have a comment for that. And there's a dead deer flying with the wisps. I was gonna say you must be
heard the sound.
You heard the sound of the wisps still?
Slightly.
Yeah. Yeah, they had to sing a funeral dirge for their friend. But you know, you with that statement about the Storm Spirit and the Timber. Are you a Storm player, Ace?
Timber player.
A Timber player.
Yeah.
Do you just hate your fellow countrymen? You like seeing FCR get smacked around a little bit?
No, not that way.
Radiant are scanning.
All right. Scan from Radiant.
Yeah, they are looking for trouble.
Yeah, both teams are. You know, I see Radiant going for Dire's Wisdom Rune around the bottom tier 1, and OG making the exact same move here.
Look at how safe Fat Lungs playing.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
He knows. He can smell it.
Has fallen. Radiant's top tower is under attack.
45 seconds on
Dire's bottom tower is
the
under
Echo
attack.
Slam.
Radiant's top
Yeah.
tower
They might
is
just
under
wait a
attack.
little bit for that and go again for another smoke play.
Haste Rune on the Shaker as well. Do you think you
Oh.
wait until... all
Again.
right, another death on the bat. Unluck.
Radiant's top tower
You,
is under
you
attack.
see the first big item on the Dawnbreaker?
Yeah, I mean, I'm not sure about this. I was liking the other option he had, the previous one, which was the Radiance.
Okay.
He needs to be involved with this
Oh
item.
my god. Yeah, Radiance would be nice. You know, a little bit of a mischance against the Sven, the Shaker. Enchant
Yeah.
Totem no longer giving True Strike.
Yeah.
You know, it's funny. I played a little bit of Shaker before he became super popular. When Totem still had True Strike. I don't remember how long ago that was now. And then I started playing him again. And I was pissed because I didn't know where my True Strike was. I was like, what's happening, man? I'm like going after this PA and I'm dying. Like, what the heck?
Just by MKB.
Sag. Dude, what would your reaction be if you look at your mid Shaker and he's got MKB? MKB Kaya. You're like, what? What is this
Get
guy
me
doing?
out.
Right. Put me on the
This is
sister.
a bait.
Uh-oh. The bait on the hook, and the hook is swallowed up. What? Static Storm comes out a little too late for Michikito.
It was not a bait. At the
No.
end.
No, it wasn't. It was a free meal. But Costa Bile stepping up to bat, gets the Stormhammer, eats the stun, but the damage is there. The Lassos locks him down. And Siren M walking out of that one.
Yeah, he was ready, but not ready. You know,
Yeah.
on the disruptor.
You know, like they said, all right, Panda, you got me? Panda, you there? Yeah. I'm on my way. And there was like a tree in the way. Just caused him to path around, or maybe he like clicked on the low ground and it walked him around the cliff, you know?
Exactly.
Now a question about like the settings here. With your right click to move, do you have it set that you stop at the cliff or you'll walk around? Like, do you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah. Walk around is
Okay.
do people, I don't know, walk around doesn't seem very optimal sometimes.
Yeah, I have
just-
it just to like the auto pathing that you don't stop at the cliff. Maybe I should switch it over. But we will see Yannick not switch gears. Instead, he still keeps dying.
Yeah, he has his blink dagger at least.
Yeah.
When you have the last on cooldown, all you can do is just like farm and tank some smokes, get some vision for your team. And if they don't
Sure.
gank you there, you're still getting farm on the Batrider. Now he's up, has lasso. They might be looking for a movement.
Yeah. Got Echo available on the Shaker. But just settle for the wave push and hopefully the rune. Yes. Will be a nice little illusion for the Shaker. Is there anything that you need to dispel yet on the side of the Radiant?
On the side of the Radiant,
Like, does the Storm have an Orchid or anything? Oh, coming in. Solar Guardian onto the bat again. Poor Yannick. You know, he died with having Lasso up. That's the cardinal sin, Ace.
he's probably like, okay, guys, I found them. I even forced an OT from the Dawnbreaker.
True. Value. I mean, if you're ulting for the third lowest net worth hero in the game, you know, maybe it's maybe you got baited,
Radiant's
right?
bottom tower is under attack.
But that's actually the plan. Just get there, get some farm, get some information. And once your team wants to fight, make sure you find the jumps.
Oh, and here we go. We found a jump Earthshaker nearby to help out with the Fissure, the pushback from the Flame Break, and the Totem will do it. All right. You know what? For the past like 2 minutes, Yannick has been the victim, but now he's playing the role of the biggie boss, leading these gank attempts.
OG's being really careful. They just going for the ganks that they know it's going to end up on kills, because they don't want to go 5v5 before their Sven has BKB.
Now, Ace, you mentioned BKB, you mentioned 5v5s. I see the Storm Spirit BKB, the Huskar BKB now online. Are Flame going to force it before OG can respond in kind?
Radiant's middle
I think
tower
they
is
should.
under attack.
Because if
Okay.
they get a good fight, they can just go Roshan. There's no reason for them to wait.
Radiant's
3-person
top
smoke. Roshan moving bottom.
Radiant's
Oh,
middle
this
tower
regen.
is under attack.
Oh, jumping forward onto the illusion. Locking down absolutely nobody.
That's a
But
feels
that
bad
is a
moment.
it's a short cooldown. He'll be all right. And plus, I mean, let's be honest. This Huskar, he's gotten plenty. He's gotten more than enough. We can give him one misplay, but give the regen to the Storm Spirit, and this Tormentor topside looking pretty tasty.
Yeah, they could go like Tormentor and like force top. Because if Radiant ever wants to go for Roshan, Dire, Sven needs to press OT. And if he press OT, he can't fight afterwards. So they're like, okay, we can do this. If they decide to go Roshan, we can easily fight afterwards. Or maybe even try to contest it.
Radiant's middle tower has
They know OG can't just make this decision. It's not easy.
Right. Yeah. I mean, you got to bat a disruptor. Like there are no steroids for this Sven to help take Roshan. You know, Shaker stuns him a little bit, boosting the damage from Sven's innate. But I mean, I feel like I'm just reaching. I'm just trying to find some copium there. This Roshan's just not a reality for OG.
I mean, if they wanna OT on this van and try to go,
Oh, LATAM! Look at that reaction time, man. Gah.
as you should expect from your mid laner.
Right.
Invisibility.
Oh,
My
invisibility.
17-year-old mid laner drinking 5 Coca-Colas a day. That kid is juiced up and ready to go, man.
Under attack.
I don't know LATAM. I don't know how old he is. He could be 24 for all I know. Oh, invisibility. And the BKB going forward on Siren with his call down coming. Oh, he's locked down, but Sven is in. Will it be enough? The right clicks are adding up. RG is low, but healed up from his passive. It's a battle of the cores. And Fat Lung jumps in, tilting the tables in their favor. Buyback on the Shaker. Can you get the lasso? Yes. Huskar under the tier 2, but silencing the Timber. Your damage sources are limited. Lala trying to control it again. No BKB. Echo late, but it is enough to get 4 kills on to Flame. OG spin the buyback, but they get FCR in the middle of it. They get a team.
Oh man, it was looking really good for them. They got the right jump. They jumped on the Shaker, but they got ahead of themselves a little bit in there.
Yep.
Getting the Shaker kill was good enough. They could get away with maybe with the Sven kill. The lasso play and the buyback to offset things for OG. And making sure Flame cannot go Roshan afterwards. So it's like even.
Right. Doing a lot here in game 2. FCR trying to put the team on his back. You know, they stopped that Roshan attempt, and now with the Ags, with the Kai Assange on FCR, he's going to start to be kind of that guardian of this Roshan area. I mean, if you have to funnel in to take that objective, this Timbersaw is going to cut down everybody in his path.
There are 2 really good jumps for Flame here, the Shaker and the Timbersaw. And since you have BKBs, you might be able to just jump the Timbersaw and don't fear the Shaker that much during BKB. The problem is afterwards, how do you deal with the Shaker? So
Right? Or, I mean, if you use all of your spells, exactly. If you collapse on the Timber, and then Sven is able to get in uninterrupted, you know, we'll just see Bat kind of offer himself to the Dota gods, buy time, buy information for his team.
Radiant's
But yeah, if you
top
collapse
tower
on the Shaker or the Timber, you got to be mindful of the Sven, because he's starting to get to that point where he can take over a fight.
it's the pick a poison kind of situation here for Flame.
Exactly. Do you think there should be more poison-based heroes? We've got Venomancer, we got Viper. Who else do we have? We have Queen of Pain, Shadow
Yeah.
Demon, kind of.
Yeah, who else?
I'm thinking, chat. If you know any poison heroes out there, help us out here. I don't know if I would consider Pudge.
Nah,
No,
it's
it's
toxic.
just Decay. Yeah.
Voodoo, not Voodoo, but Maledict, not a poison, right? Or is
Maybe
it?
more of. I don't know. I don't think it is. I think it's more of like a spiritual like manipulation. You know,
scanning.
Good
no way to
wording.
do this. Thank you.
Radiant's
Rune
top tower is
bottom.
under attack.
Ooh, a poison rune where if you take it, you get poisoned, and you can force feed it to an enemy. But they're gonna force this storm with the back with the lasso. Solar Guardian coming down close to Bile, stunned through the BKB. Will he get the right clicks? Yes. And oh, a Fissure coming in. No TP out. LATAM setting up his Sven for success.
It's a disaster. Your Tusk had cooldown on the Blink Daggers, so No way he can save his Storm Spirit.
No. And now, no save for the Storm. And you also have to think about the Aegis. Well, you know what? Flame, not ready to burn out just yet. Looking to challenge the pit. Enchantress creep in, giving vision for Fat Lung. FCR with the reset punch on the bat and a slam. But it's saved by the snowball. LATAM will go down to the right, clicks, eventually gets to the high ground, and now FCR back in, playing in the Static Storm. No Huskar to worry about. Getting into the safety of the pit, shielded from the vision, and on the high ground, controlled. Costa Bile, no! Storm Spirit, the snowball, it's all adding up. OG dwindling, falling one by one. Timbersaw about half health, hits the essence ring, goes to the high ground, but his legs are too short. He can't make the jump. And now Storm Spirit pulling him back in as Bat Rider kills the Tusk. The fight is split.
They
The
can't
chances
kill
of
him.
success are low. Everyone bleeds. But Flame continue to burn and turn their attention to Roche.
Can't believe they'll get the Roche afterwards.
Everyone doing their part here. Almost equal contribution on the damage charts from Flame. But as we see Master FCR really putting in the heavy lifting here for OG.
This is a bad sign for OG.
Yes.
Imagine if this was 5v5 from the start.
I don't think I would like that at all if I was OG. You know, I
You
gotta be
really
honest with you.
need to rely on good jumps on the OG side. And if the hero you kill has buyback and he joins the fight, doesn't look good for you.
No. No.
Dire's top tower
Looking for a glimpse. BKB used. This is
Yeah.
unlucky, and all that BKB is not going to save you. Gets the lasso, pulls you back, jumping forward. FCR goes to Bile, kill him before the Solar Guardian gets a chance to go off. No Aghanim Scepter yet.
Starting to think that Flame fights better when they're in disadvantage. Like when it's like 5v3.
attack.
Right. They need the Eternal Envy
Radiant's top tower has
setting to be turned on, you know.
Yeah. Daedalus on this van, level 20. Really strong.
Radiant's top
Huskar
tower
has
is under
Aghanims.
attack. Are scared.
Things are shady now.
Yeah. You got to bait out this ult before your Sven can really commit. Even with the BKB.
Radiant structures are fortified.
Oh, Huskar is on the ward. They know about that. Look at the TPs.
Oh yeah.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Tusk is around to give a little assistance. But Yannick going forward has the blink. Okay, flame breaky. Oh no, the life break. Oh, unable to lasso before the jump, and Flame coming out on top again.
Nice little kill. There's a really good rune on the top lane. Well, Trony, of course, will get it. But Sven is not worried about the Bat Rider being dead now.
No. Oh, but he might need to worry about this Walrus punch into the Solar Guardian. The double stun gonna lock him down.
He was wrong though.
Oh, boy. Yeah. Yeah, they didn't expect the BKB on the Tusk. You know, it nullifies the fissure there, and he's just able to continue contributing, and now Flame looking to continue their goes. But Storm, no, will not find a target. Uh-oh. Controlling FCR, another punch. Monty is a black belt, it seems.
What's
As
going on,
FCR.
guys?
Oh, it's going to be a big explosion. RD is low off of that. Oh my god. The Ags pops, but FCR is controlled. He is a little beefy, eating the damage, face tanking the Radiant, and now Lala trying to hit with the Snowball, hit with the Siren, and BKB Storm Spirit trying to get out, gets the Echo onto two heroes, but it's not enough. Lasso pulling him back. Huskar locked down. Will we see him expire? No. Static Storm controlling them on the low ground. Lala trying to buy some space for FCR. He knows this is my friend. I have to keep him safe. He is our damage here, and oh no, the BKB will follow you through the timber chain. He's taunted. And you know, they say, if you got it, flaunt it. FCR still alive, trying to go back in. Storm Spirit, Aegis consumed. Ethereal on the bat, but the snowball will get the damage, and now Fat Long will find some breathing room. But a shield, no. Costa Bile's back in for round 2. He wants vengeance, and he will find it. The Huskar down. OG still has some fight left in them.
These fights are really unpredictable.
Yeah, you're
They are
telling me, man.
5v4. They decide to jump on a guy on the mid lane.
Here now.
After losing one hero on the top side. And somehow they're still winning it.
Yeah. Crazy. Dude, how do you get your Sven to do more damage?
He was the last one to join the fight.
Ah, yeah.
That's
That's
the
true.
problem.
That's true. That's right.
He can't die first.
Gotcha.
But this is
You
a
know-
clear sign of that they're not on the same page. Because
Right.
Sven dies on the enemy triangle. At the same time, they're looking to make a move on the mid lane with the Timber. And they're still winning the fight.
That's
That's
crazy,
great
isn't
for
it?
them.
Yeah. So if they could just coordinate a little better, we will see the Solar Guardian crashing down onto the Earthshaker. Walrus Punch already used. We'll get the lasso, Ghost Scepter, trying to buy some time against these 3 Radiant heroes, but another Walrus Punch will do it, locking him down. Costa Bile in with the right clicks, looking to get anything in return, but a full Fighting 5 available. Storm Spirit TPing into the tier 2. The chase is on. Monty buying more time. Static Storm covering it, but the BKB Storm is in. The right clicks landing. You lose the Dawn, but no way he gets this TP out. 3 dead for the Dire, and now FCR and Michikito trying to get out. Timber Chain, but the life break has already landed. You're taunted, you're locked down, and now you're silenced. Not sure how you get out of this one, FCR. Your patented Timber Saw, your signature hero. Will it be enough? Oh my god! Okay, you get 1 kill out of that, sure. But you lose 5. It's a team wipe.
For the other, for the opposite side,
Yeah.
like they
Radiant's
just
bottom tower is
team
under
wiped
attack.
the enemy.
Oh,
Don't even
my
ask
God,
what's
0
happening. I have no
damage.
clue.
No, he popped his BKB, but just didn't really do anything. The poor guy, man.
I want to say that these crazy fights favors Flame a little bit more,
Getting a
but
second wind.
I don't know. This Timber is still really strong. I have a feeling that if they connect at the same time with the Shaker and the Bat Rider, they can just clean up the fight in like 5 seconds.
Yeah. Yeah, I just want to see one Fissure from the fog with my Timber Saw blinking in, with his shield exploding, you know, or like one blink echo and the same. We do have a Hex now on FCR. How far are we from Aghanims on our Disruptor? I think that could be big. Oh,
Very
God.
far, unless
Oh,
he's
God.
hiding the items. Sometimes they do that, but he's not. I think they should
Panda.
buy a gem and put it on the Dawnbreaker or maybe the Husker. But Husker doesn't have slots.
No, he needs all of those items to do his job, I think.
These glimmers are annoying.
Yeah. Do you have any nullifier builders? Seems like the Dawn is an okay hero for that, but I don't know about Pause 1 Dawn.
Yeah, not with his items. You got Satanic, Abyssal Blade. Maybe he could like sell the Echo Saber to get something like that, but I don't know if he'll do that. I don't think he'll do that.
Nah. Harpoon might be the move.
Yeah.
Dude,
not
poor
efficient.
FCR. Right.
Unless you
FCR
really
not able to-
need this item.
Yeah.
Oh man, Tusk is gonna have his Aghanims.
Monty has just been playing out of his mind here in game
Yeah.
2. He had a good
He
game
had
1.
to. The decision of going BKB here against the Disruptor was key for him.
Yeah. Because I mean, how many times have you played Tusk and you're just like, oh, I'm silenced. Oh,
Yeah.
I'm leashed. I can't do anything.
This Huskar farming the mid wave. OG is really scared at the moment. They did not call the bluff on that.
No. 25 on the Sven coming up soon. The extra God Strength damage
Please.
could be massive. Uh-oh. But will he get to 25? Solar Guardian crashing down. The control is there. Oh, Sven Satanic BKB. Not enough. You are controlled.
Flame
Off
on the
map.
other side. They're calling the bluff on this van. They're not scared.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Oh, and Argius, Roshan would be top, by the way. It's nighttime, my friend. Refresher on our
Dire's bottom
Earthshaker.
tower is under attack.
Oh, free Aegis for them.
Yep. Free Sage's mask too.
Dire's
Look at
middle
that.
tower is under attack.
But you can't
At
touch
this
it.
point, you might be looking to just play on the high ground defense with the Shaker Refresher.
Yeah. Yeah, Shaker Refresher, pretty good. Do you have what are your top 3 heroes for Refresher?
Nigma,
Okay.
Faceless Void.
Okay.
Let me think. If not Shaker, Mars is really good. Doom is always nice.
Yeah.
The good old Void Spirit with the burst damage, but not anymore, I would say. Bat Rider, maybe.
Okay. All right. Yeah. I mean, Faceless
Shaker
Void.
top
How
three,
could you
yeah.
not? Yeah.
Do you
man.
go high ground, though, on Flame side? How do you hit buildings? Think you like bait the high ground push and then you just start a fight?
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
there's the
I think it's got to be
lasso
off the
trap,
back.
Fissure, Disruptor. Can sell everything and get
Uh-oh.
Aghanim.
So this is what you're waiting for Costabile to overextend again. But now the bait. Okay, your team reacts, and you get the Static Storm, you get the Lasso, you're locking down the Dawnbreaker. A pretty good start here. Will you have an interrupt? No. BKB TP out. Dawnbreaker has buyback. This could just be a prolonged bait.
Dire's
From Flame.
structures are fortified.
Yeah, they need to try to find more heroes. If you're OG, but it's still hard. They're holding the high ground here on the enemy triangle. You can't just get in there. You know Dawnbreaker might just buy back if they decide to fight. So it's a good
Yeah.
kill, but it's not going to do anything for you unless you're able to
Right.
get more.
We do have 25 on Sven now. God Strength on cooldown, but the next cast will give you a little more damage. Uh-oh. FCR going fishing. Michikito gonna pop the BKB early on Huskar.
Get a jam,
Electronic
please.
forced. Oh my god. Jam would be a good pickup. Oh, Bastion. Forced up, but Sproinks right back down. FCR finds him. And it's deer season, but there's what? I mean, it's the one hero echo. That's, you know. What are you going to do? Give it to Costabile.
Oh
Hope
man,
FCR is able to help out, but
Oh,
this
man.
Enchantress just not
can't you just
dying.
fight? Yeah, I guess they don't want to fight without the Dawnbreaker because this Enchantress
Middle tower is
did some work in there.
Yeah, she did. A lot of information. Bought a lot of time for this Dawnbreaker to respawn without having to use buyback.
If Sven jumped on the Huskar with the Timbersaw, they would get the kill, but it's Sanega's hero, so you don't really want to jump like that.
No. No, you don't. Whoa. All right. So, do we want to see more damage from the Enchantress? Ace, what do you think, man?
I'm always down to some Enchantress solo killing enemy carries. But there's a
It's
lot
so
of fights
tilting.
happening. It's hard for the Enchantress to get more items. She's saving
Right.
gold. She's trying. She has 60 gold at the moment.
Oh my god. A kickback on FCR. First use of the axe.
He still had the Walrus Punch.
He did. He did. Maybe just kind of testing the waters. Wanted to see if there was any response from OG.
Has fallen.
He wants to save this for this Vandal.
Yeah. The kick pierces debuff immunity as well, right?
Yeah. I mean, you want to save the cake for this Van, but since he used it,
Right. You needed to have one.
yeah. Also, Shaker is ready, guys. So we know that Flame, they don't want to go high ground.
Mhm.
So you can't just sit and wait high ground, because the game is gonna get worse with time for them, I believe. So it might be time for them to just try to go for a play here,
Yep.
unless they're
And,
comfortable.
Dire's
Flame have shown comfort through uncomfortable situations previously. You know, even if they're... Do you think their draft... I feel like Dire draft scales better just with itemization. Like the eventual Ags on Batrider, Ags on Disruptor. But then again, I look at the Radiant draft, I see Enchantress, I see Tusk. Like, these are heroes that can do a lot with their gold.
Radiant
I fear
are
this
scanning.
Husker from now on.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Mhm.
His full build.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Oh.
Dawnbreaker is 25 already too.
Oh. All right, they find the lasso, they find the glimpse, and Enchantress locked out. Let's see how long she can survive this time. Oh my god. Okay, never mind. You commit the Echo Slam.
40 seconds. Not a big deal.
Yeah. Right. So is that why everyone takes the reduced Echo Slam time talent or
Yeah.
cooldown on 25? Okay.
Yeah. You can just use on cheap kills.
A gift from the tempest of battle.
Yep. These late game pickoffs are just so value. You'll have your Echo before you have another team fight. Because that, I don't know, that minus 1.5 second enchant totem cooldown whenever you're playing like the range stun version of the hero is just, it's so tempting, man.
Yeah. I can agree. In some games, okay, so time to wait for the Enchantress. That means they're going to probably wait for the next Roshan. Unless they want to use like the Sight of Ice, Storm is almost buying, unless he wants to save for buyback, which is not a bad option.
Right.
But he has Lincoln's BKB. It's not easy to bring down the Storm Spirit.
No. No, he still doesn't even have his Aghanim Scepter, you know.
Oh,
I'm thinking like 30 minutes from now when the Storm is 7 slotted.
Argus bought A on disc.
Huh.
He's,
I mean, you do want to jump the Dawnbreaker, so you jump her, then she gets a couple free seconds and a big dispel.
Force, double damage.
Could be enough to pull out the dub here in game 2. Oh, FCR. No, not like this. OG. Oh, FCR right around, but he gets the Hex immediately. And the Blink with the Timber Chain away, but he is taunted. Okay, high ground. Bat Rider is up there, but will be enough. Echo Slam on the Huskar. BKB still ticking, but he's dead for 100. Solar Guardian coming in FCR. Now on the Storm Spirit. Static Store on the ground. Tusk dead. OG fighting from their own base, looking to limit the escape of Flame. Fisher dead. And another one lined up, but the big lifesteal with the Daedalus. Oh, no, it's not enough. Sorry. Desolator. I misspoke. 4 dead for Flame. And OG have waited for the right opportunities, Ace.
Yeah, they're lacking patience on Flame side. They got hexed on the Tusk. They knew right away that there was vision around the area. Why you keep going on this situation? And the Huskar, they end up on the enemy base almost. And this Van was like, is this safe for me to jump? Is this safe for me to jump? It took a little bit too long for the Huskar to die.
It did. And right now I'm face palming my Bat Rider, bro. My Bat Rider, why? He's out there, he drops the gem, not respecting the Storm Spirit. But yeah, we see Ace finally, Costa Bile, he's able to hit heroes. You know, a man can click buttons if you give him the opportunity. He does some incredible damage in that fight. Sven finally enabled. It only took 48 minutes for us to get there.
There's no way you go for a fight like that on Flame side.
Yes.
Too forced.
Yeah, agreed.
You're
Dire
out
do
of
leave.
position. It's really easy for OG to fight with the Bat Rider, with the Shaker, with this Van getting isolated targets.
Right. Yeah, ulting the Timber Saw, who can blink and level 25 Timber Chain out. You are almost always going to be put in a bad position.
Would they get the first Roche on the Dire side?
I think so. They got the most recent Roche on the Dire. Or on the Radiant, I think. So the Dire should be able to damage him without the Roar. But I mean, you got the Enchantress scouting out always, and not gonna have that luck.
Let's see. Now it's time for them to find the perfect jump on Dire. How's the buyback status?
Radiant are scanning.
Limited.
Oh, man.
All of the cores
Very.
of OG have it. Uh-oh. Disruptor found, locked down, and killed. Echo Slam, but the Solar Guardian coming in, trying to lock down Costa Bile through the BKB. The Walrus punch as well, and now it's off to the races. The second Echo Slam. Dawnbreaker dead. Can you get your spin alive? Silence hit by the snowball, stunned and dead. Costa Bile unable to roam freely, and now the onus is on FCR, but he is hexed and locked down thoroughly.
Oh man, it's so hard to fight.
Yeah.
You're killing the Dawnbreaker, yeah, but the threat is on the Huskar now. The threat is on the Storm.
Yeah. 2 heroes with the most damage in that fight. Save the Sven, you know. I mean, your Disruptor not... Well, you know, I look at Disruptor and I saw the blink icon. So had he blinked forward there?
I'm not sure.
Yeah. Well, positioning Ace is everything. Can't be up that far if you're the Disruptor, I think.
And another Roshan for Flame. Lucky OG that Flame doesn't have a great high ground push.
Yeah. Very true.
Feels like this Dawnbreaker could be a different hero. Dawnbreaker is not like the big star of this game.
Right. Like you could do the same thing with a Faceless Void, you know? Like big circle that the enemy does not want to be in.
Radiant's
Sure.
top tower has fallen.
Would I have the same draft with a Faceless Void? Probably not.
Dire's middle
You know,
tower is
with the
under attack.
Dawnbreaker. Maybe. But
Lalatroni, man. Be careful.
scary. They always forget about the Walrus kick, Ace.
Yeah.
Radiant are scanning.
You think you're safe on your own fissure with your enchant totem. But you gotta be careful. We do have an Ags finished on Disruptor.
I want to see action. I want to see them testing the waters. Just go high ground with the Husker and see what happens.
You got Assault Curious. You know, you got Aegis. Just let him go.
It's okay to get team wiped once trying to do this. You want to lose the game.
They've already been team wiped once, though. Doing the same thing, brother.
Just,
What about
just
the
try.
second time?
Don't wait for the 60 minutes neutral items, man. Just go.
Oh my god. I'm gonna need another pot of coffee if they do that, brother.
Mine is ready.
Yeah. Attaboy. Yep. You know, I'm surprised there's no coffee item in Dota. You got cheese.
What would be the let's
water.
go? He's considering it.
Uh-oh. And now we're seeing why he didn't consider an Echo on top of the lasso with a Static Storm. 2 dead. Aegis respawning. A refresher on Lala. Hit with the BKB, but now he's hexed up. The second Solar Guardian crashing down. Lala, you need to make a move now. Outward Staff to buy some time. Hex on goes to Belay, and your spin is no more. And wow, my god. Huskar left behind, and now RG has to follow. Buyback onto 2. FCR trying to prevent the escape of Argius, but Monty, the big bad Tusk with the BKB, hits the tower once and leaves. What
All right,
just happened?
so do you want to go again? They have everything on cooldown.
Storm has buyback. Dawn has buyback in 400. There's no way she can
Lasso?
farm this up, but no.
Okay, lasso available. Never mind.
Yeah, that double lasso, very punishing. Okay, fortification with the smoke move around.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack. Dire's bottom
Costa Bile's got
tower has fallen.
buyback. If they have a good jump here. All right, here we go. Lasso onto 1, no double. Static Storm to follow. This is the Axe as well. Yeah, Huskar dead for 2 minutes. No buyback
What
available.
would you expect?
Maybe the sacrifice. Maybe this is all part of the plan, as we see Enchantress spending some time in the chakram and Lalatronic with the slowest totem you've ever seen in your life, and round 2 on the slow swing. But the spell damage will be there, and the deer is dead.
They buy Lotus on Flame. Someone get Lotus because
Is under attack.
this lasso
Yeah.
pushback is annoying.
This will provide.
I don't think they can.
No. And that was just the one player lasso too. That double lasso that we initially saw was gorgeous.
I
And
think
now,
they
oh
made
my
a
god.
big mistake by going high ground now.
Yeah, you wanted this, Ace. You told them
Yeah,
to
I
go.
wanted it. I wanted it. But I'm not playing. That doesn't mean I would go.
All right.
As an
Uh-oh.
spectator, I would love to see some action, you know?
Sure. Oh no, they had missed Storm with the lasso, the enchant totem, the control is there, and they use the echo with the refresher, saving the second echo, and that's a dead Storm Spirit. Ball Lightning turns out to be a little more than a static shock here for OG as they are fighting their way
Has fallen.
to a game to win. Perhaps 55 minutes on the clock now. Buyback on the Storm, zipping in. Oh, Costa Bile, we've seen this one before. You're controlled, you're covered by the Static Storm, but it's simply too late. My Disruptor, where is the Echo Slam? Bet you forgot about that one. But now, gonna be a dead carry Dawnbreaker. How often do you
Press
say that
buyback.
sentence?
Your Husker is
Radiant's
respawning in 10
Radiant's
seconds.
bottom tower has fallen.
Yeah. Oh man.
Radiant's bottom tower
Okay, so they're okay with wall line.
Oh, the buyback with the vacuum. The black hole pulls them all into the sun. FCR stunned up buybacks onto both sides. And, okay, Timbersaw gets to the low ground, is taunted by the life break. And the damage is there. Temporary save from the Shaker. But Travel 2's purchased on Timbersaw. He has buyback.
I thought for a second they would not fight.
Yeah, I thought the same. Now we have a Bat Rider dying. This guy's got buyback though. He's already used his refresher, so you're only gonna have one double lasso.
Thing is, now you need to force some buybacks on Dire. But I don't know if they will. That means OG is still in advantage.
Yep. 60 minutes coming up. You know, we referenced it, brother. And now I need to train my dog to brew another pot of coffee.
Who's
Oh
getting
my God.
Midas?
Double refresher. Someone's getting a Midas.
I think they should get a Midas just to get the neutral.
Sure. Does it give more Madstone now? Because I know that it would instantly give the neutral whenever before Madstone was introduced, but I'm not sure how the behavior is with Madstone.
You just get to get the item.
Oh. All right.
Usually you try to buy this on the core that super farmed, but since they spent a lot on buybacks, they are really poor.
Yeah. This is the first time that we've seen this large of a net worth gap open up though. 15k lead for OG. I think buybacks have been the big culprit in opening that net worth disparity though.
They can still try to fight this Roche on OG.LATAM since they have buybacks. I think this should be the plan for them. You fight with buybacks, you win the fight, you get Aegis and everything else, and then you just go and close the game.
Mm-hmm.
This should be the plan. There's no reason for you to just wait longer, because you can get like kicked in a weird position. Huskar can find a good angle with the follow-up of a Dawnbreaker. So if you fight on your terms on OG, it's safe, because still 3 minutes on the cooldown of Huskar's buyback, 6 minutes on Dawnbreaker, 5.4 minutes on the Storm. So you should use this window, at least the 3 minutes one on the Huskar.
Mm-hmm. Now, we've seen, but Ace, Flame, they fight better when the odds are against them. So if you kill the Huskar and he's on dieback, I mean, I think you might just be giving Flame a buff.
That's true.
Yeah. Look at on their anime arc. You got to consider that. Can you handle the power of the Flame anime?
I don't know, but I really want to see the Enchantress carrying a team fight like this. See, your cores are dying, and then Enchantress is just killing
Cleaning
everyone. But she just needs the at least one Hyperstone. At least that she's getting BKB first to be able to survive a little bit more, a little bit longer.
Yeah. Yeah, BKB not too far away. Magnifying Monocle, buffing up her attack range a little bit. She does have her 25, so that impetus damage is going to add up. 26.5% distance is damage. All right. And we do... Oh my God. I was going to say we do have a break in the pause, back to the game, and now we're back to the pause.
Say Dota,
Yeah. What can you do? What can you do? Now, I've seen a lot of water on this map. these days, Ace. With the next map change, do you think we're gonna have more water or less water?
At this point, they're gonna add a boat. I don't know. You'll be able to fish.
Dude, if that was a taunt, if you could fish as a taunt like in the river, oh my god.
Instead of a shovel, you get a
Yeah, exactly.
fish stick. Yeah.
A fish tank.
Radiant are scanning.
Yeah, you dig up a water rune, you fish up a
A rune.
fish. Yeah, same
Entire
thing.
rune.
Oh, it's a big one. Oh, get the net. All right. You have to start playing Naga in every game that we have a net for the fish. Ooh, are there any other heroes with nets? I can only think of the Hill Troll Summoner, right? Maybe
Yeah.
Troll Warlord with the Ensnare?
The meeple?
Meepo, yes. There we go. I
Hoodwink?
knew. Hoodwink? Yeah. the
Naga
bowler.
Siren.
All right. We're on one today. We got this.
Bat Rider? Nah, not really, right?
The last, yeah, it's more of a singular
Not
rope.
exactly, yeah.
Yeah. Oh. What do you think about this smoke move? I mean, they're punishing the buyback timers that you mentioned.
They need to try to do that. I mean, if they go there and don't find anything, it's okay. You don't really need to force it.
Radiant's bottom barracks
But
Right.
you need to at least try. Because in longer games, sometimes you lack the patience, you lack the concentration.
Mm-hmm. And I mean, we just had 2 pauses for like 10 minutes. You know, that's gonna ruin your concentration.
are under attack. Dire's top
They're just
tower
gonna
is under
prevent
attack.
try to prevent the enemy from getting the neutrals, but they're not doing that properly because Huskar is sitting on the triangle.
Right. Yeah, with the disruptor back at your base, your coverage is limited. Now, Ace, what is Huskar's next item here?
Huskar's next item, Refresher.
Oh yeah.
Radiant are scanning.
He'll be really annoying with this item.
Double everything
Yeah.
is a challenge. We've seen OG struggle with one of everything on the Huskar.
Dire are scanning.
Oh, and a little solo Roshan never hurt anybody. Sven, the manliest of men. It's crazy you can do this. Given it is 61 minutes, he's quite farmed. But
So-
Divine Regalia on the Sven also.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Are scanning.
I've got to open my client to see. Yeah. 20% base attack damage with the status resistance. It's
Really
disgusting.
nice. It's outgoing damage. So for Sven, really good. A boring one on the Shaker, the Minotaur Horn.
Yeah.
Let's see
He's got
how
timeless.
many Helm of the Undyings on this game. 4 already. Jeez.
Oh my god. Oh, that's crazy, man.
Yeah, buybacks on cooldown. What can you do?
Yeah, just get a helm. Oh my god.
Dijan on the Enchantress. Let's go.
Oof.
But I miss the
Yeah.
pirate hat.
Yeah. That attack speed was just
Yeah.
wild, man.
Obscene.
Yes. Disgusting, monstrous even. Oh, yep.
Radiant's bottom
That's-
barracks are under attack.
A wave for Costa Bile.
Radiant structures
Dismantling,
are fortified.
but a fortification. This is the melee barracks, so they will get another. Punch kick. And the stun, oh no, Costa Pile is locked down through the first life already. And that's his
Was
Divine
fast.
Regalia. He will get a chance again. Here we go. Lasso pulling 2 back with the Sword Guardian crashing down. We'll go through refreshing the Sword Guardian, coming back down. Storm on the back line. It's not enough. Costa Pile controlled, and his Regalia is broken. Echo Slam on the back line, controlling LaLaTronic with the Static Remnant, and gets forward, but everyone is alive on the Radiant. Helm of the Undying keeping Tusk in there, and a Timbersaw with a Helm of his own Undying, but Chase is on. LaLaTronic in the enemy fountain.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
OG
Dire's top tower.
made the mistake of going high ground. They forgot this is Dota. You cannot play the game.
Dire's top barracks are under attack.
Oh,
Oh,
they did get
man.
Huskar after the fact.
I've been wanting this.
How is Huskar dying after a fight like this?
I don't know. It looked like he had a lot of health too. Oh my god.
The barracks still alive.
Oh,
Is it time
they're
for you to
gonna-
force the buybacks at the enemy?
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Storm has the rune.
He does. And he has his own Divine Regalia. And his is still intact.
You have died and thus get nothing.
Dire's middle tower
Yeah.
is under attack.
Oh my god, you know,
Dire's middle tower
Ace, you
has
mentioned Flame
middle
not
barracks
really
are under attack.
not really great at hitting buildings. All you had to do was let your Storm Spirit get to 65 minutes, man.
Dire's bottom barracks
Give your
are under
Enchantress a
attack.
Stygian.
Dire's bottom
Power spikes.
It's yeah. Okay, a BKB TP used. You don't have any way to interrupt. And now everyone in the game has a buyback. Oh my god. This next team fight, I might have a heart attack. I don't know.
Are there like any 70 minutes items? Maybe 80?
You know, I'm sure that Sven would love to have another chance at getting a neutral item.
Yeah.
No. Stormhammer stun duration coming up for him. Glimpse? I don't know. This disruptor could get level 30. That's not out of the question. Minus 12 seconds on Glimpse is insane. That brings it to a 6-second cooldown.
It's a luxury talent.
Yeah, of course, Static Storm Radiance is just the go-to.
Can't believe the Dawnbreaker is still not full build.
What is she
They're
missing?
really lacking a carry on Flame side.
Yeah.
Faster now.
I think they're mostly relying on the Storm and the Huskar to fill that role. And of course, now Bastion really starting to pump. It's almost like they flipped their entire lanes. Okay, Costa Pile with the double damage. Can they break Bastion? BKB Lasso onto 2, pulling him back. Static Storm with the Echo afterwards. And Tusk already dead. Helm of the Undying ticking. Siren with the BKB.
Huskar!
Jumping out of the face. My god! Costa Pile with a double buyback. With the Sword Guardian crashing down. Costa Pile controlled. Impetus pumping into him. Enchantress getting the kill. And now FCR controlled. That Ags on the Dawnbreaker doing a lot of work. Echo coming down. And a dead Huskar with the punch up on the bat. Buybacks all around, and Storm Spirit still alive, still with his buyback. OG 5 dead. They're gonna have to use these buybacks.
They ran out of patience.
Yeah. Oh,
And of course, the casual Huskar dying on the sideline.
after he gets how much time after all those kills, bro? Is it 8 seconds per kill?
Are under attack.
All right, first buyback.
Middle barracks.
Watch out
Second
for the
buyback.
Enchantress show now.
Structures are fortified.
Yep, here we go. Hyperstone online. She's got 3 Lotuses for mana. This is gonna be insane. All right, LaLaTronic trying to get in there. The break has happened, and Echo Slam coming down. FCR unable to touch her. She stands in the Whirling Dervish of the Shock Room, completing the bear. My God, Ace.
First
You
10
called
of
it.
Rex.
Dire's bottom barracks are
Keeps
under
going.
attack. Dire's top
I'm sick. I'm gonna be sick. I'm throwing up. I'm crying. I'm screaming. I'm shaking my fist.
God.
Bastion eating it all. Doesn't care. Lolatronic trying to reach around for the left hook, but is just so slow. And
This is Mega Crips.
Mega Creeps. Yes, it is, my friend.
And no Bat Rider. Still 40 seconds. But yeah, you don't have the Tusk, so the Husker, so technically you don't have to rush because, you know, Mega Crips already.
Mm-hmm.
Look at how much gold these Enchantress have now.
She's going for a Daedalus, bro. Oh, what the? Impetus can't crit, can it?
You can crit with your hits.
Right. Which, I mean, you've got crazy animation. So,
Yeah.
like, oh. All right, yeah, their damage problems have been solved, Ace. So, congratulations to all the Flame fans out there, and to those of you that like roller coasters, take a step right up to our graph. Blink Echo onto the Tusk. This has been one of the thorns in your side. Can you bring him down? Yes. Helmet Undying active. The Sword Guardian crashes down a kickback, and your spin is limited now. But Taunted drags back on the Fissure. He gets a Satanic with a big game. It's not enough. It's a dead spin buyback. And now FCR trying to take on 3. Can he do it? Echo Slam again coming in. Bastion pumping the damage. One more dead, and now Bastion still throwing these spears. You just cannot kill the deer. Bambi's Revenge round 2. FCR trying to get out as Siren M out of mana, but not out of hope. Still has the Divine Regalia. The clicks doing a lot of damage, and now Timber finally falls. Helmet Undying gives up the ghost, and OG
Mega Crips are
3
coming.
heroes remaining. She is inevitable. The Daedalus crits are on their way. Bastion. Hooves stampeding down the mid lane.
Dire's
Says,
It's over, man.
I have some wisps, I have some spears, and I'm coming for your tower. Here we go, last ditch effort. Echo slams the BKB. They do get the Huskar. Helmet Undying active. And now Hex controlled. Siren M very low, but the damage from the dead Huskar, the ghost. Casper, he's not that friendly anymore. He's tired of your shit, and you're going down. Static Storm controlling the Storm Spirit. Ancient exposed. Oh, Enchantress is pumping the damage. Can you kill her? She goes back with the Sproink, healing up with the sprites, and the fortification will be used. But it's just your Disruptor versus 4. And GG is called. Upsets early on here at DreamLeague Season 27 qualifiers in South America. Flame, the last team in, are the first ones to win.
In fashion.
Holy shit.